Hello guys, this is Blake from GLKU, and today we are going to introduce the BM214 from S-Fork. This is the foldable forklift itself, and a container. Then this is the X14 controller, a decal sheet. The last one is the manual. First, turn on the power of the underbody forklift storage compartment. Then we can use the S2 knob to control the opening and the closing of the compartment door. The power switch for the forklift is located at the rear. Slide it to the right to turn on the power. There is also a power level display screen here.
Recovered.
The left dial controls the fork assembly, flipping out from the folded and stowed position inside the underbody forklift storage compartment into the working state. The right dial controls the up and down movement of the forks. Push the left joystick forward and backward to drive the forklift forward and reverse. Tilt the right joystick left and right to steer the forklift left and right. T4 is the on and off switch of the forklift sound module. T1 controls the forward and the backward telescoping of the fork assembly. On the back of the remote control, the two buttons operate the lifting and the resetting of the forklift's tail cylinder. T2 adjusts the volume of the sound module. Hold the slider down to lower it, and hold it up to increase the volume. The four buttons above the display control the forklift's light set. Most lights are mounted at the rear, with one additional light on the front fork section. This model supports automatic center return. Simply release the right joystick, and the steering will automatically return to the centered position. The S1 knob provides fine adjustment for the hydraulic center return angle. Simply turn the knob to a desired position, and the forklift will return to that preset angle instead of the dead center, as demonstrated here. This identification chip regulates the hydraulic cylinder's movements to achieve precise steering. Moving to the fork section, the forks are fixed in place by these two screws. There are additional mounting holes in the middle. To adjust the fork spacing, simply reinstall the screws into these alternative holes. At the rear, the forklift is equipped with a 5-way hydraulic valve, and this position houses the volume steering servo. To open the forklift battery compartment, push down the two upper latches here. The battery is a 2S 850 mAh with an XC60 connector. This is the battery compartment slot. This is opening the oil filter port. Important note after receiving the model: replace the original plug here with a vent cap. Operating the model without doing so might cause the hydraulic tubing to burst. Unscrew the vent nozzle for refilling. And screw it back into place afterward. The fuel tank is at the rear. Behind the fuel tank are oil pump and the pump motor, along with the nozzles of directional valves, and the directional valve servo is arranged at the front. Valve 1 controls steering, Valve 2 body tilting, Valve 3 extension and retraction, Valve 4 folding, and Valve 5 lifting. To lock the battery compartment, first clip the lower latch into the corresponding notch. Then pull the upper latch upward to secure it in place. Next, secure the handlebars to the frame ring of the forklift cargo section with pressure plates and the screws by clamping onto the beam protrusions and tightening the fasteners.